him with the 1, 2, 3.
Was I supposed to do it as well?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Whip, whip. That's the sound of the police? Whip, whip. That's the sound of the beast.
Alright, nah, that's the song we're doing to intro. Yo, what the fuck is this?
Oh, I thought you don't want to... You want to clank or not?
No.
Okay, fine. Good morning.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
I do not know.
It does say it's like midnight. And a little bit of raspberry.
Yeah, raspberry juice in it.
Oh. Get it? Yeah, I'm asleep.
Okay. So, welcome back to the Professional Teen, where we talk about absolutely nothing for an hour and a half, but then feel like we've talked about everything under the sun. We're back. Gris is back. It's been 2 weeks. One of those weeks was a podcast. Last week there wasn't because I just figured...
Someone's dying.
Well, I mean...
We're all dying.
Let's not get carried away here.
We're all dying.
That's not what I meant. I just meant that, like, last week I figured if I put out an episode of just me, it'd be really shitty.
Oh, did you not put out an episode?
I did not. Nope, did not.
Shoinks. Flexing on that bitch. Hold up. It gives a weird... There's a weird taste to it.
Yeah, but it's good. You just don't like any of the beers that I like.
It's interesting.
All right, fuck you. Okay, so for context, we're drinking Big Rock Brewery's Midnight Rhapsody. And if you were following us on Instagram, which is at The Professional Teen, you would have noticed that I put this up onto... This is the first beer to the TPT Beers list. Because I liked it so much. Wow. Basically, it's a really dark ale with fruit juice in it, and it's just fucking... It's incredible. I was with Rebecca. We poured it out into a glass. It was black. You can't tell. It's no. It was black, and so we got to coordinate our sips here, because if you sip and I sip at the same time, nobody says anything, and then it's just bad.
We don't say anything anyways.
That's true. Okay, so
it's your pod.
Yeah, well,
that pod.
You've been on it so much. Is basically you're basically another half. This is like I don't know. All right. Anyways, so what are we here to talk about this week?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Shut up, Tom.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Your phone? Yeah.
Looks pretty good, Gris. Okay.
Are you checking your... Yeah, looks pretty good, Gris.
Yeah, you could have saved me a lot of time, Tommy, if you gave me the DWG drawing. Okay, let's start with...
What's going on?
What have you been doing? Yeah,
No. What's going on there?
Oh, I met Okay, I met up with the... well, I haven't met up with him, but... Wow. I didn't say anything of substance for the past 20 seconds.
Okay.
This guy named Tommy, I think he's a cool guy. I haven't met him yet, but he's a contractor that my dad works for. And I think I could work with him. So I'll meet him next week, because we're busy this week and the week is over. I did a little layout job for him. Easy stuff. Just
What is it? What is that?
Just a floor plan.
Oh, a floor plan.
Draw it out. It's
okay.
Easy. That's about it. So I'm hoping I get more stuff from him, and he gets more stuff from me, because he wants to go through a direction of design build rather than the normal.
What's the normal?
What's normal?
Yeah.
Do you know what design build is?
No.
I'm shaking everything here.
It's okay.
Okay. I guess we're going in this direction, right?
Yeah.
Normally, well, this is not structured. That's all right. Normally, through the construction process, you have the designer, the contractor. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the client, I guess, right? I
really thought you were going to come with another one there.
No.
Okay.
The developer? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But actually, maybe. Anyway, they call the, like, the classic process design, bid, build. So
design what? Build?
Design, bid, and build.
Okay.
Right? So what that means is that you get an architect to design it. You bid for a contractor because you have to look for...
Someone who's going to do it at the best price,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Best price and the best job, and who's suited for it.
Okay.
And then they build it.
Okay.
So the big problem with that, I think, is time. Because you spend like 2-3 weeks or something probably bidding if you don't have anyone already. And time and security, because there's an aspect to construction. If something goes wrong, like who do you blame, right? You need to blame somebody. It's
That
sad.
sucks, but okay.
Yeah. So it's either the architect or the construction guy,
Okay.
right? The contractor. Design build is what Tommy is wanting to go to, and that is like design and build. Well, the designer and the contractor are in the same house, so it's just all in house.
Okay. So you have an in-house designer. Is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So you have a construction company, and
Yes.
instead of looking out, like instead of sourcing your design work to
Yeah.
another firm, to an
You
architecture
either
firm,
have
you
your
just-
own guy
You
or
have your
you-
own guy.
You hire somebody.
So you want to be this guy's guy,
I still want to keep my independence,
but you want to be this guy's guy.
yeah, I want to work.
Okay.
Who doesn't want to work?
But when you worked, you would be under the brand of him, right?
Yeah.
And like, that's something you want to do, or
I'll still do my own shit. Like
no. I know. Like I'm not.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to have
Okay.
his company is D&D developments. But I don't want to have like, oh, this is all D&D stuff. But I might have to at this point. So
Why do you think that?
it's because I'm not in a rush.
But
I haven't done this type of work yet. So
right, but
I can explore
but,
it this way.
So,
you know?
but you just said that you're not in a rush, which means that you should even be. I feel like that should mean you'd be focusing on your own stuff more, right?
well,
Or-
yeah.
What's
there's that.
your thought process here?
My thought process is that I'll get more experience this way because all he does is commercial and he gets them like every other week. I love money. This is like the last thing on my head right now. The biggest thing I want from him is experience. Like how what the process is and all that.
Right.
And like if everything goes wrong, I still need to go to architecture school.
Yeah.
And they need a portfolio apparently. So
Okay.
just like think about
That makes
the
sense. Most
portfolio.
the education programs require you to have some sort of portfolio.
Yeah, and
stuff.
if you go out to get hired, you have like schoolwork, like maybe big ass buildings, conceptual work, but you don't have any real work. And to me, and I think everybody, real work like trumps conceptual work tenfold,
Okay.
right?
I thought you were going
So-
to talking about like Trump, the guy. But
Trumps
yeah. Well, because like it's real work as in stuff that's built and standing
real work is
is
Built
way
and
better than something you just put out together in SketchUp, right?
Yeah.
Is that the point you're trying to make?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that no,
What the
that
fuck am I doing? Why am
I don't know. That totally. I mean, we got everything on the table here, so.
Sorry, I grabbed my wallet. I want
But
my
that makes total sense actually, and good on you because I think that
That's my selling point.
especially at this point, is that we don't like a lot of people that want to be entrepreneurs young, like me even. I like refuse to work for people,
Yeah.
and part of me is because like I think it's not that I'm too good to work for you, but it's like I have my own shit that I want to do,
Yes.
but I can't do while I'm working for you. Know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing with this is that I'm still doing my shit.
That's what I mean. I think that argument is invalidated when you find
Yeah.
an opportunity like you to be like to be able to do what you want to do entrepreneurially
Yeah.
and gain the skill behind there. Do you know what I mean? It's just the problem there. Like, what I mean when I don't want to work for someone else is I don't want to work a part-time job at McDonald's and run my own company.
Yes.
Like that's what
that
I
is.
don't want to do.
I'd rather do that.
That is a great
Then-
idea, I think.
That.
Right?
That is.
like I would totally be down to work at a social media firm right now. I'd be totally be down to work at like a marketing or
is
an
that
SEO
where
firm.
you're spearheading in?
Yeah.
To marketing, right?
Into marketing, into advertising, that kind of stuff. I'm really down to do that. And,
So
and
would you go work for Tommy?
yeah, for sure.
For real? Wait,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say no.
No, for sure.
No, like work as in like doing design work.
Design work.
Yeah.
Why would I do design work?
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
What my point is that what he's providing me is what I want to be at the end.
yeah. Okay.
I just want to make shit.
yeah. Okay.
Alright, so-
right. No, like would I
It's-
work
yeah.
for Tommy for design work? Absolutely
design work?
fucking not, because I know nothing
Yeah.
about it and I don't care.
Marketing work.
But if at the same time he's like, hey, I want to do some advertising, I would love to do it.
Hashtag, by the way, no website. Also, dude, I keep thinking about the first meeting with people.
Yeah.
Right. And when I'm driving or when I'm showering, I would talk to myself out loud.
Dude, stop right there.
The same thing, right?
No, stop right there.
Okay.
So for context, anybody that's listening or watching, people know me as a great public speaker.
Oh,
Great salesperson.
I can't
right?
talk.
Great salesperson. Would you agree?
yeah. You're pretty
Yes.
good.
Right.
You're pretty good.
All of that
What?
came from talking to myself in the mirror, in the shower, in the car. Sometimes I give full TED Talks in my bathroom sometimes.
Oh my God.
And I do. And you know what's great about doing it in your bathroom is you can try again.
Yeah.
So I get to the sentence that I don't like, and then I come back and I say it again. Yeah. And like that is exactly how I improve. Because before, like when I was a kid, like when I was young, super young, I was super shy, did not know how to talk. I was the kid who, in your class that thought they were funny, but really wasn't. Like the teacher would say something and you'd tell a joke, and it would suck, but you would think it's hilarious.
Wait, when was this?
Like probably before I was 12.
Oh my gosh!
Right when I hit 12, I'm an only child, so really at home when my parents aren't home very often. So like I really get to talk to myself, and that's
what would the teachers say? Be like
the teachers, they just ignore it. They just ignore it. Right? It'd be bad.
So the answer is 2, and you'd be like, 2 is gay.
Yeah, basically, yeah, basically.
You're still the same guy.
I try to be witty and try to be like funny by being smart. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work. And then,
it's a human tactic.
And it's just, and I think at 12, I hit the point where I'm like, hey, I need to learn how to fucking do this. And I was at a party and I said something and people laughed. And I was like, I burped. And then I was like,
in the same order.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Happening? Kill me.
And then I kept doing it and I kept saying some more shit. And I kept saying shit and kept saying shit. And all of a sudden people were laughing and people were really enjoying me. And then they said, hey, we're hanging out this day next time.
Yeah.
Come. And I was like, holy shit.
That's awesome.
And that's how I learned how to fucking talk and do stuff. And now I'm the guy who people know as I can't shut up. Like I just keep talking. Like Young Jay, he's always like, yeah, dude, you just fucking love talking, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And it's like I love talking.
Yeah.
But so the two ends of the spectrum there. So yeah, where was I going with that?
I don't know, but I'm like the polar opposite.
Okay.
Whereas I was a pretty good talker. And now I'm just like, yeah. That's me. That was my whole sentence.
Wow.
Right?
That was sad.
Dude, I was the English guy.
What?
Wow, this doesn't even make sense. See?
No, it does not make any sense. What did you just say?
I don't know. I'm asleep right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah.
The midnight blue is really making me midnighty.
Get the fuck out of here. It's 8:30. You have an iPad right in front of you, dick. Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
So big step for presents this week, hey?
Good. Sorry.
Want to give him some context?
Okay. How many months has it been?
A lot
Months.
Almost a year.
A lot is it's a quantity now. It's just like meters. It's metric, by the way, but not imperial. So a lot equals 10 months. That's it? Sure. Right. Sure. Months is metric.
11 months.
11 months. Wow, ew.
Yeah.
And so what we did during that 11 months was that
absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And kind of mock projects, kind of
a lot of it was figuring out direction.
Yeah. In a room and
in a very nice room.
Was it nice?
It was pretty nice considering for what we did. We used to meet in a Starbucks. I mean, we still meet in Starbucks, but we
met
we
once.
Exclusively met in Starbucks.
Yeah. Also,
we met once in.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I had a Jeep for the summer. Oh yeah, I'm a cool guy. Yeah, hit me up. I don't have it anymore, but hit me up again. What was it? It was like after dinner, after your dinner, and I was gonna. We were planning to meet, and so we were planning to sneak. Yeah, and I think Starbucks was closing, so we met in the back of my Jeep instead,
in a parking lot with nobody else in it.
I studied in that parking lot so much.
That's disgusting.
I think I slept there twice.
That's kind of.
I needed to. Okay,
it's a little whack.
I just sit there.
Pay attention to the iPad because when it stops recording, then we have to find out. What's
it recording? We're being recorded?
No. I mean, like when what?
You're funny. It's not connected anymore.
So pay attention to that because when that stops recording, we gotta go back and hit it. Yeah. Are you good?
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah. So where are we at?
No, the Jeep meeting. So
the Jeep meeting.
Explain what we did for the 10 months.
But yeah, for the 10 months. That was only once though. The other parts were just talking and figuring direction what we want to be. We keep going back and forth between we want to be specialized in websites. We want to be specialized in everything.
We want to be full service. We want to be single service, right?
Yeah. And I think we have a general direction, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like
Definitely a better direction than we did maybe even 6 months ago.
before it was like,
Yeah.
it's like an
No, see, before we knew nothing about the industry.
yeah. We didn't even know it existed.
No, we didn't know
know?
that the industry existed. We didn't know there was a thing that we could do. But by the way, Presence is a brand design firm. And, you know, when we first came up with that idea, it was like, yo, what the fuck is a brand design firm? And do people actually pay for this?
Yeah, it's funny.
Because, like, it was like, we had no
big
idea.
money for this shit.
And we found out, eventually as we went, we found out that people pay big bucks for this shit.
Like, again, not extreme logo. Extreme example is like a 20K logo.
Yeah, a $20,000 logo. Now, that's not what we're trying to get into. But it's like, you know, we didn't realize that there was even a little bit of a demand for this. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, who, like, when we sat down, we said to each other, who the fuck would pay to jerk off to design their fucking identity system or whatever it is they called it, right? And it's, you know, and
a lot.
And so far, nobody.
Yeah, okay, because wow, not a sentence. Okay, nobody, because we haven't really talked to anybody.
And see, there's a thing.
So this week, was it last week? This week. Sure, we're still in this week. I think yesterday, right? Wow, it is yesterday. It's Friday. We emailed a couple of people, and
well, here's the thing: we've been planning this moment for a while.
Yeah.
And part of that was all three of us, you, me, and Chloe, are all sort of perfectionists in that way. Where it's like we don't want to reach out to anybody unless we have a solid platform and solid footing. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't want to reach out to someone and then have nothing be anywhere.
Yesterday we just fuck it, let's just do it.
But we didn't though, because we were prepared, and I would argue that we
sure.
were prepared for a while. It's just that I think symbolically, what led us to believe that we were prepared was the site, which the website is up now. Missing some content, we're working on it, but we just wanted to have a base there at presenceyyc.ca.
If you can read, you can understand it.
If you can read, you can understand it, right?
I can't read.
We've been working on that for forever since I can remember this. Since basically I can remember this company starting.
You hear something funny?
Yeah,
I did that all last night.
Well, see, there you go. And I think
I'm a procrastinator. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. I don't think it's procrastination.
It's procrastination.
Do
not justify my procrastination.
No. I don't think it's procrastination. Well, it is procrastination.
It is.
But I think that it stems from sort of a fear.
A little bit.
Do you know what I mean? Like you don't want to finish this because you are scared that it won't
be
work.
Perfect.
Or that it won't be perfect.
That's me with
I
everything.
was scared to contact anybody because out of fear of rejection or a fear of this might not work. This is when we find out if things work or not. And I think that's bullshit. I think that's stupid. Are you gonna put one of those on now?
Yeah.
I do it. We got a bunch of swag from the guy at our liquor store.
Shout out Josh.
Josh, yeah. And he's a super fucking nice guy, and he just gave us a bunch of swag. He gave them that Coolie bottle holder thing. I think it meant to go on a big ass bottle, but whatever. And then he gave us some sweatbands.
Whoa, it feels good.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. Hey,
Okay,
those are nice. I might wear one to the gym on Monday. I'm not gonna wear it to the gym on Monday.
2 in the arms, 2 in the wrists. And 2 in the ankles.
Oh my god. All right, are you done crinkling that shit?
Doing jumping jacks.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
you do jumping jacks at the gym?
No. Who the fuck does?
You don't go to the gym or do jumping
exactly.
jacks?
I don't know what you asked me.
Right. Okay. So
my biggest fear.
Right.
Might be different than yours. My biggest fear is that when we send the email, and they do come to look at our stuff,
and it's
shit, and then we just lost a client that we wanted based on that. Like, you know what I mean? My fear is
honestly, it's just rejection. Yeah. Huh. It's just like, no, we're good. That's my biggest fear.
Well, yeah, we did. We got that message.
We did.
How did that feel?
Not great. But at the same time, it was like, I feel kind of liberated.
Yeah, right?
Because I was like, well, finally we're out here.
What did
we out here? And finally somebody other than us and our friends know about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They exist out there.
And there's a value there.
The biggest value from that is that they responded.
Yeah, which is amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
I didn't even expect that. Yeah. I expected no response, nothing.
Shout out Lambo.
Yeah, Lambo Noodle Bar.
No, Lamborghini LT.
Lamborghini Calgary. No.
Lamborghini headquarters.
Lambo Noodle Bar, new place in Calgary, responded to Presence, and we didn't get a project yet, at least, hopefully. We didn't get a project, but what's up?
Did you respond to them?
No, of course not.
Shit.
I would like their message.
You could have at least said, like, if you have anybody that is looking for I think it's,
missed
I think it's
opportunity.
valuable.
Missed opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Missed opportunity.
a month later. If you have anybody, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I know it's not happening.
Yeah, whatever.
But
Nice
I
guy.
mean, I have a lot to learn.
We have a lot to learn.
We have a lot to learn, but I have a lot to learn being the sales and main communications person of the company. I think
It's okay.
a lot of the time. Well, we're gonna go over. We're just gonna go over the 10 months and all the mistakes we made basically today.
Right.
I think that's a great thing. We can do.
Well, okay. Before we go to that,
Yeah.
I think it's important to say that emailing the people. Someone upstairs?
No.
Okay. Emailing the people is like equally the biggest move
As starting
that
it.
we had. Yeah.
That's starting it.
That's starting it.
Yeah, because it's not the emails; it's the idea and it's
Yeah,
the
it's the idea
symbol
word,
of us reaching out and finally being confident enough to be like, all right, let's start talking to people.
And it sounds funny because we're just emailing,
And
right?
yeah, but it's people are like, you fucking email people. I remember when I was in 1992. Like, it's like, no, it's not
No
that.
emails,
It's the fact that we finally found the confidence within the company and within our direction
Yeah.
to be like, okay, I think we can
Email.
start offering people this service or offering to help people.
Yeah.
And that's a big ass step.
And we can take a no if there's a no, and we can take a no response.
And honestly, when you do that for the first time, your expectation should be no.
Yeah.
Especially the first round of emails. We sent it to 5. We sent messages to 5 companies.
So it's in 3. Never mind. I'm
No,
on the same page.
we sent them to 5 companies, and
I was asleep yesterday.
1 responded no, 4 haven't gotten back to us.
Yeah.
Yet.
And you know what?
Or
If
never.
the other 4 doesn't get back to us,
Then we'll find
we'll
another
keep
5.
walking. We'll email some more.
Then we'll find another 5, and I think it's easy to get bogged down, especially when you start thinking about it like that, where it's like, oh, they didn't respond. Blah, blah, blah.
Enjoy the guy reading a response.
It sucks.
I'm just out here.
It's not
doing
fun.
The websites, bro.
It's not fun. I'm the main
No, I was kidding.
communication
I'll
and
check it out if they
attaché
respond.
for
Yeah.
the company, and I realize that if we get a meeting, one of these first meetings, I'm going to be the one doing that, which I'm okay with, and I'm excited for. But at the same time, it's like when people turn you down, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Like there's
And you
no.
move on, though.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And I'm excited now. And you know what? Honestly, I think at this point we should start scouting out more companies
Yeah.
and send out another 5 emails or DMs by next week.
Yeah.
And
By the way,
yeah.
I do want a no from at least another one from the people.
Why?
That we emailed. I don't know. It just feels good. It's a response. Again,
I want responses.
acknowledgement.
Yes. Here's the goal. I think that if we make it a goal to send it out to 5 companies every week,
Every week. Oh, that's a lot.
and
Adds up.
we don't compromise or sort of compromise on the we don't compromise on the or sacrifice the quality of our messages and the authenticity of our messages. I think if we reach out to 5 companies, genuinely reach out,
We'll get one.
wanting to help. I don't think we'll get a lot, but we have to get at least one.
Yes.
Because at this point, and I think as much as we want to ignore the fact and deny the fact and be like, let's make everything good and make it a knockout punch, I think at this point, when we have no connections, nobody knows about us, we have no we have a very small portfolio, I think at this point, it's a pure numbers game.
It is.
It's a pure numbers game, and I hate that
It's okay.
because that goes against our creative marketing, what we stand for, like in its entirety, right? We don't do like small projects for people and we just like hammer it. Like we don't do that, right?
Yeah.
We do creative marketing because that's the shit that we like, because we think that quantity or quality is better than quantity, right?
That's true.
But at this point, I think at every single point in any company's life,
Yeah.
it always becomes a strict numbers game.
They always need a quantity in there.
Right.
Like you can't go we had one
You can't make a super
perfect project and then that's it. for the
Yeah,
rest.
exactly. You need to
You know?
start turning stuff over. And, sort of being able to grasp this reality
Yeah.
has been a huge part of, I feel like, the last couple months where we've been like, all right, we're going from Webflow to Squarespace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're really we're doubling down on work sessions. We're emailing people. We are accepting the fact that we can't charge that much. But at the same time, we're accepting the fact that we can't work for free. We're actually putting numbers together and actually like being like, okay, this is target revenue, right? Like 120K a year is target revenue.
Yeah.
And
It'll take how many years? I don't know.
And we're actually like sitting and being like, all right, we don't need this. We don't need this. What's the first thing we're going to invest in when the money comes in, right? And like I think that it's been a very sobering month and a half, where it's like what
do you mean sobering?
I mean, like before we were, you know, we were just talking. We were having the idea. We had everything going on in our heads, and everything was perfect. I feel like in our heads.
Yeah, be like, oh,
in our imagination.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like in our heads, everything was fantastic, right? In our heads, we were like, yeah, this is fucking great. And this is, it's still going.
Of course it's still going.
Looks like we got a couple minutes to pay attention to that. It looks like I mean, we had
the ideas.
We had the ideas,
and
they were great ideas, and we didn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
And last month and a half, I feel like it's been really sobering to be like, all right, now we got to do shit. Now we actually got to do stuff. And we've run into actual like problems.
Yep.
We've run into like things that like, hey, sometimes we don't agree with each other, and sometimes we have to get that out. And and sometimes scheduling doesn't work, and sometimes projects don't go the way they wanted to, or stuff like that. Sometimes we actually have to deal with clients, and it's sometimes, and it's like, yo, it's been such a punch in the face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, that's where I've been for the last like month and a half in terms of presence. But yeah, simple stuff.
Well, now like next week I think we should reach to be as equally as productive as
yes,
last week.
100%. And like this last week, for context, we both agree that it's been the most productive week out of our entire existence.
Yeah. If you remember, we talked about Gris website. Done. 11 months.
We finished Jury's website. We wrapped up the integration phase on Tuesday, I think it was.
Yeah, thank you Squarespace. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm gonna smack that in a little bit.
It was fantastic. It was great. Seriously, it was such a liberating feeling to finally be like, all right, we're done. We put the last text in there, and we said, fuck it, we're done. And it was incredible. It was great.
Now we just need to present it. Hopefully Monday.
Okay.
By that I mean hopefully I finish my shit.
Do you want me to be there or no?
Well, if you want to travel to Thailand with me, that'd be great.
What?
I'm kidding. She's not here.
Oh,
do you want to present in person?
Are you not presenting in person?
I honestly don't care.
What were you gonna do?
I'm going to see her in person anyway, but she comes back on the 30th.
Do you want to wait till then or no?
I'll text her that the website's done. All right.
Good idea. Okay.
And if she wants to
see it,
be with us in person,
then I would love to present it to her in person.
Okay.
I would love to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want like the website's done, and like, cool, give it to me, and he's like, and we don't talk again, right?
I want to present it to her. Yeah.
I want you to talk to her. I want Chloe to talk to her. I want us to apologize.
Yeah.
Same brain.
I want us to apologize for taking so long, but at the same time, I want her to look at it and be very, very pleased at what we did.
That her website is now not
trash.
What's his name?
Frank Ocean?
No, he doesn't say that.
Danny DeVito?
Yeah. He's on. What's his name? Frank? What the fuck? Frank DeVito?
Frank DeVito?
Eggs.
Frankie boy? All right. You gonna burp? You want another one?
No, I'm good.
You want another one?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna get another one.
I'm done. You're done?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm done. Yeah, so we'll get that done next week. I feel like he's on the table right now. Dude, we don't have the same bowl. Just get a bottle opener. What are you, cool?
That was a bottle opener.
Oh yeah, whatever. Oh, so you can do that. You can do the smash burgers and the
Yeah.
and the
Well, the presents barbecuing is nice.
Dude, it's so nice today. My gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
We'll get a lot of shit done next week.
Hopefully.
Hopefully it's the week that we
We'll make it happen.
establish
Yeah.
the full foundation. Like we started pouring the concrete. Now we're gonna let it set so we can take out the forming.
Yeah.
And chore nips to the world. And I'm happy about that.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. So I guess we're gonna do that thing.
Okay.
What are some? 3 is a magic number. So let's talk about this. In the 10 months, 11 months that's presence has been up. What do you think your 3 biggest mistakes were? Your 3 personally.
My
your
3
3
biggest
biggest mistakes. Yeah.
Joining. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I love this place.
Place? It's a fucking place.
Dude, we're
a place?
a figurative place.
Okay.
We're like, off topic, but Jesus. One of the lines that really stuck to me from the architect, Daniel Libeskind, I think that's his name. He was like, the one material that he would build his buildings with, if he could, was human consciousness. And I was like, fuck, you're so pretentious, and I want to kiss your ass. So that's what I'm trying to get here with the presence is a place, right? Anyway, my 3 biggest mistakes.
It's a little gay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's art. Okay, 3 biggest mistakes.
Mistakes.
Can I say procrastinating? That's like with everything, though. Procrastinating number 1, procrastinating number 2, never procrastinating. Procrastinating is my biggest thing. I know I can finish a website in one night because I did it multiple times. Don't know why I never do it. You know what? I'm gonna time my shit for my website.
We have a 6-hour rule.
Sure. Well,
we have a 6-hour rule for one thing. Like,
what?
if you can't do one thing.
Yeah, for one thing, like figuring out SVGs and whatever.
Then don't fucking do it, right?
Anyway, one mistake is procrastination.
Okay.
Well, these are like figurative. Second mistake is perfectionism. Mm-hmm. Because
Explain.
I really want, like, you know when they keep showing you like sample websites and be like, hey Eric, this is pretty fucking awesome, right? And you're like, shit, yeah, it's not my style, but it's just fucking, you know, that happens a lot, right? Yeah. I'm trying to aim for, you know, the big boys.
Okay.
That's why I keep showing you Hecko. They're pretty cool.
I honestly, the more you show me Hecko, the more I don't like it.
It is a little boring.
Yeah.
But everything's structured properly. Everything's nice.
Okay.
So, I keep thinking that on my first try, I'll be like, huh.
You pull a Hecko?
Pooh. Yeah. I pull the Hecko. Okay. Pull the Hecko on your butt, on your bed, right? I don't. I pull a. I don't want to say Gris. That's a little too harsh. I pull a. What did I pull?
I don't fucking know what you're talking about.
No, neither. That's what I pull.
You pull on there all the time.
Yeah.
You don't sleep. Like
I'm trying not to.
That's good. That's very good.
It's my first one in 2 weeks, so that's great. That was yesterday.
I pull an all-nighter every 2 weeks or so.
Not good. Don't do that.
No, I mean, it's all right.
Bad.
Okay.
I'm dying exponentially. That's why I'm sorry.
Right.
Third mistake is.
What the fuck are you doing?
You know what? I'll say third mistake is not learning how to create content.
Whose mistake?
Third mistake.
Oh, your mistake. Third mistake is not knowing how to create content? What do you mean?
How to like take a simple picture.
Oh.
I think if I love photography anyway, right? It's my hobby. But if we can find a way to integrate that within ourselves, as in not like saying that, oh, we're photographers, but we can do it if you want, if you need us to. If you
We're not photographers. We're kind of suck, but we can get it done.
So if they don't want to spend another like $500 for a photo shoot, and they just want simple pictures, we can do that, right? I wish I learned more. I don't know why Pear left. She was my buddy. She was a photographer. She takes great photos. Damn it, Pear, come back. But I wish I could have learned more. In terms of that area and websites too. I guess it's like a double.
It's just
I should have learned more.
Should have learned more.
That's my favorite.
Should have spent more. You should have invested more time into learning about it instead of just doing it.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Especially with coding and like.
Right.
You know.
Well, to be fair, you didn't really know that you'd be that in depth.
Yeah, I'm going.
You didn't really know you'd be that in depth. We figured we'd be doing like really simple stuff.
I want to kind of you know what we thought we were gonna be like drag and drop in Wix or how we don't need to learn coding in Squarespace, right? We don't. We'll have what we have, like using the templates, but like having the knowledge of coding, I think it's so valuable.
Well, it's just the next level. You have website designers and then website designers.
Yeah,
and so you want to be the second
I want to be
one,
that
right?
guy.
Yeah.
Even though we're not going to be like, we only do websites, right? We want to do general branding.
Yeah.
But yeah, even this weekend.
Well, it's the same idea of like, I don't want to be an accountant, but I want to know accounting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same idea.
So yeah, this weekend I'm hoping to like establish my HTML and CSS because I kind of get the gist of it. I don't know how to write it like in line, but if I can understand it, that'd be great. And then my next step is JavaScript.
There you go. Perfect.
And
JavaScript for sure.
So for sure, that's me big boy.
Those are your 3 mistakes since the 10 months.
My 3 thick boys. How about you?
Oh, I gotta think of these. So the first one I think is
Starting it.
and you're gonna you're gonna hate me for this because you're gonna be like
Hiring Gris.
absolutely not. No. I think the first thing that the biggest mistake that I've been is sort of I don't think I've been the best leader.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's what I see. I knew you would say something like that. But here's the thing. I like me personally. My standards of being a leader, my definition of being a leader is getting your hands dirty, the same as the other people,
right?
And being able to inspire and being able to give direction.
Yeah.
But also be able to take criticism and input from your team members and your employees.
Yeah. Your hair is not that great. I'm kidding.
Thanks.
There's a criticism.
But here's
Like
the thing.
mine's
Here's the
better,
thing.
huh?
And I honestly, this isn't just for presence. I think this is for all of my companies. Like first, I haven't really been that great of a leader.
This guy.
Here, I haven't really been that good of a leader for myself either.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really defined anything until recently.
Right.
You know, I hope to change that with Blue Line, but for now, for presence, I don't think I think I've really been a shitty leader.
You've been okay.
And no, here,
You've been to 70.
Let me justify.
I'll say that.
Let me justify myself. So, I think I've been a shitty leader because
What's the biggest thing?
the biggest thing is that I don't have the
get your hands dirty?
conviction.
I don't know what that word means.
It just means that like I believe in what we do,
Yeah.
but I just don't feel it
Right.
in my heart. And it's like I do now.
Your brain says you believe it.
Yeah.
But your heart's
there's
like,
lots of times as a leader, it's important that if there's one person that believes in your company, it has to be the leader.
Yeah.
And
Of course.
you know, I feel like I just haven't been like there's been times where I'm like, I believe in this, I believe in this, I believe in
You
this, I
keep
believe in
telling
this. And I
yourself.
keep telling myself that, but I'm
Yeah,
like, yo,
but you
this
really
is
don't
fucking
feel it.
stupid. And there's times where I'm like, I kind of don't want to do this. Like I
Yeah.
kind of want to quit because I don't feel like it's going
Yeah.
anywhere. And you know,
That's
as
me
a,
too, by the way. If you
as a
don't-
leader,
you know?
as a leader and as CEO, it's like I feel like not that I always should be game on 100%. Of course not. But I feel like
nobody is.
I don't know. I forgot where I was going with this. My sock just came off. I feel, especially when it's directionless. I'm like,
There were weeks where we're just like, I guess we'll keep working on this.
yeah.
And then we just don't do anything.
And as a leader, as the leader,
Yes.
and as the CEO, I feel like it's my job to take us out of those
Right.
ruts, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I just didn't do a great job doing that. I feel like there was a period of time there that I felt kind of unnecessary to the company
Yeah.
because I wasn't part of the direct workflow. But at the same time, I was like, you
You're
know,
making your hands dirty, right?
being as a
To be fair,
yeah.
I am the very kind of person, I'm the pinnacle of this type of person, right? I would be like, don't do this, let me do it. That's me.
Me too.
That's why I'm like,
Me too. Why do you think I was? Why do you think I was?
from websites?
Why do you think I was bothered? Why do you think I was bothered by that? Because I'm the same kind of person.
You should have told me, like, Gris, stop doing this.
No.
I think you did a couple times.
Well,
but
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I
Here's the
didn't
thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
listen.
Here's the thing. I think that as a leader, the most important thing you have to do is always be the first to criticize yourself. And
Right.
if there's a problem,
What you do, though.
find out what you do.
Yeah.
Find out what you did to cause that problem. Now, there's a point in time where I felt directionless and I felt that I was sort of an accessory for the company. Like I wasn't really necessary. And
I never felt that, by the way.
I'm glad to hear that, but at the same time, the mere like the sheer fact that I felt that
Yeah.
means that I wasn't being a great CEO.
I guess, yeah, the fact that you felt it. But,
Because
you know-
regardless if I get my hands dirty or not, which I always want to, and I think every CEO, every boss should.
yeah.
I think that the fact that even just because I wasn't getting my hands dirty and I felt that I wasn't. I didn't have a role in the company. That shows that I was being kind of shitty. Because a leader, a CEO, is always a role in the company.
Well, you did have a role.
I did have a role.
I keep telling you, you're a brand consultant. Like, you're not Gary Vee. Ha!
Yeah.
I wish I was Gary Vee. But what does he do? He doesn't fucking make videos other than like, right? I'm doing the phone and the face thing. Like, he doesn't go in there and, you know, make up the content for Instagram or make up the content for his companies. He's the guy that you talk to. He's the guy that manages everything. And guess what? He's the biggest guy in the company, right? So even though you're not designing websites or you're not like typing in the code or looking at this logo, doing the logo, drawing something, you're still a big part. So that's my justification,
Right.
for that moment in time.
I see what you mean, and being a leader is always a role in and
Yeah.
of itself. But
maybe it's because we didn't have like an actual client.
maybe, but at the same
there's no consulting
time,
work,
I
you know?
always
My Sean.
Sean has always told me that you can't be that kind of leader. You have to get your hands
right.
dirty, and I believe that.
Especially
I agree
now.
with him. Yes,
Because we haven't
but
done anything.
at any point in the company, I feel like CEOs should go work in a department of the company for a week or a month and to see what it's like, because you should know.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Because here's the thing, with First, I lead by example. I am I have the most students. I work the most hours. I am teaching the most people. I do the most work, and I'm leading by example.
Right.
That's what I want to do with Presence too. Any one of my companies, I want to lead by example, right? And I feel like I'm getting there,
Right.
especially with the jury's project. I feel like I'm getting there.
Yeah, you slapped my ass on that one. Like I was. This happened literally. I was butt naked.
No.
We were at TFDL. It was 11 o'clock. It was kind of late, getting kinky. Why you slap me? Whoa, you didn't get the shit done. I gotta go. No, I'm kidding. Only a kink dream.
Whoa.
Wink.
Relax, kid.
I'm kidding. Hold on. Get back. Yeah, the Gris was a power move for you. For
Power
us. It's a power move.
Power move.
It's power scaling.
No, here's the thing. So that's the first one. I feel like I just wasn't being a very good leader.
Yeah.
Second one was, I think I tried to project my personal vision onto the company too much.
Is that a good thing?
No, because I have two partners for a reason,
Right.
right?
Right.
I have two partners that bring individual skills
Well,
and ideas to the company. And I think that I was trying to make it into something that I wanted and instead of something that we wanted.
Wasn't it the same thing though?
No. Remember that whole conversation we had way back when we talked about specialization and all that stuff?
Probably not. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I understood.
That was
what
a rough conversation, by the way.
Yes, I understood.
Especially for me.
Yeah, I understood what you wanted to do.
Yes.
And I just figured that you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
I never know what I'm talking
So
about.
I was like,
I don't know why.
I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. We gotta specialize. And I was so wrong. And I was like, you know what? If we don't want to specialize, then we don't have to fucking specialize. Like it, just because my personal vision, just because of my beliefs of what is right or wrong or what works or doesn't work, doesn't mean that that's necessarily true 100% of the time for the company.
Well, we do specialize now.
Barely.
The idea of branding.
Not to the same extent that I wanted to specialize.
Well, yeah. Like, remember that the brand design firm for just law firms? Mm-hmm. Was that your idea of
No,
specialization?
my idea was we do
Just
websites, or we do
websites.
logos, or we do graphic design, or we do this. That was my idea.
My problem with that is that
We don't know anything.
it's so limited.
Yes.
Right? And say they do want a whole identity system, and we just do the logo, and we don't do the website. Say if they need a website, then they go to another guy.
Well, that's the
which
whole
costs
idea.
a lot more.
That's the whole idea of why
than-
people do full service marketing agencies.
Yeah.
It's just because that's why. But
I don't know.
so
That's my argument with that.
right.
But sure.
So I just figured I was putting on too much of myself onto the company.
Right.
Whereas I think that you should treat companies separate from yourself.
Right.
That's the whole point of our brand identity thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like you can't, just because you are the owner of a business doesn't mean that your personality can be reflected onto your company. TPT is a different thing.
Yeah.
TPT is me.
To me, it's just you. Imagine you telling dick jokes on Presence.
Well, absolutely not, right? And even less for First. There's no fucking way I'd be talking like this on First. But TPT is me. That's why I can express these kinds of things. But First, Presence, and Blue Line even, they all have their own identities.
I hope you're gonna get a partner for that. Are you gonna get a partner for that?
No, I think I'm gonna do that myself. But
I'm gonna hire someone.
maybe
Eventually.
a team, yeah.
Eventually.
But here's the thing. I think that every company exists in space time.
Oh God.
Every company does.
Quantum mechanics.
As a different thing.
Yeah.
I'm the CEO of Presence, but Presence is Presence. It's not Eric's company or Gris's company or Chloe's company.
Yeah.
It's Presence. And that company has its own identity, has its own how they verbalize it, how it verbalizes itself, how it expresses itself, how it looks, how it feels, how it sounds, right? Like each company has that, and so when you start a company, you have to realize that it's not fucking you.
Yeah.
It's whatever the company is. It's whatever the customers demand. It's whatever the clients demand. That's your company. So if, right, we were like, what's Presence's vibe? What is Presence?
It's not Eric's vibe.
It's not Eric's vibe. It's not your vibe. It's not Chloe's vibe. It's when we come together and serve clients. What vibe is that? When you walk into a meeting between us and a client, you walk into a grind sesh, what vibe is that? Besides NOS and like veggie chips.
Right? That was good. I think it was $5 though.
The NOS was like $4.
Well, the veggie chips and the kombucha. Man,
Dude, this fucking kid is. Side note,
I'm getting
this
in there.
fucking kid is such a big fan of kombucha, and I don't understand.
I'm fermenting.
Kombucha is disgusting.
It is, but you know what? I'm a cool hip boy.
It tastes like you
Fuck
shop
with
in the
me.
organic aisle.
I do. No, I don't. I go to McDonald's. No, I haven't been to McDonald's in like months.
That's good. I'm proud
Thank
of you.
you, thank you.
That's good. But just off the record, I'm trying to get new wheels and tires in my car. I can do it,
Man, if
in the
Rebecca
next,
was here.
in the next 2 months.
Yeah.
But I just can't spend any money anywhere else.
Huh.
As in, like, I can't go out to eat. I can't buy food.
You know what?
I can't get coffee.
That's a power move.
That's a power move, eh?
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do it. But yeah.
Okay, I was on my phone.
Yeah.
Because
What's up?
I was looking at Tesla's website, and I was looking at the Boring Company's website, and nowhere in there is Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Exactly. Elon Musk is his own thing.
Ching chong, ching chong.
Right?
He can make a company called the Elon Musk Company,
Yeah.
and you know what? It'll probably make mills.
Every company has its own identity. Every company has
Yes.
its own brand and something like that. And it's just like, I figure I was trying to put myself into too much of the company. I figure it's our job as partners to nurture and raise this baby. But just because you're a parent doesn't mean that you're gonna be like, I'm this way, so
Hey,
you're gonna be
yeah,
this
you're
way.
right. You're
Same
right.
deal, right? And it's like, that's the same thing with this company. This company is its own thing, right? Just like your child in the future is going to be their own person. They're going to do what they want. They're going to do what they believe in.
Yeah.
And as much as influence you do have over that, you want to get at some point you want to take your hands off, right? You want to be like,
This is for you, Mom.
well, yeah, basically. It's like at some point you got to be like, all right, this is its own thing,
Yeah.
right? And you got to let it become what it
Let it
becomes.
fly.
All you got to do is you got to keep it on track, and that's about it. So I just figure I was kind of overbearing in that sense.
Okay.
That's number 2. Number 3, I gotta think for this one. 'Cause
Number 12?
There's a lot. There's definitely more than 3 mistakes we made.
Yeah.
I think that one of the other crucial mistakes that I made was that I didn't focus on growing the company.
Were you not?
Not really. And well,
I think I know why. It's because we don't have anything to grow. We don't have nothing.
no, not growing. Growing's the wrong word. I think here's the mistake we made.
Yeah.
I think we made, not just me, but definitely me. We did it backwards.
Oh yeah, the chariot horse thing. The chariot before the horse?
Cart.
Isn't chariot?
Yes, but cart. People say cart.
No, it's
Chariot?
I'm an old timer.
You're a Roman god?
I'm a Roman god. I'm Apollo.
Okay.
Sorry.
God of grapes.
God of Gris. Is that what he is?
Nice. No. He's god of the sun.
God of kombucha. Anyway,
That's Gris Gonger Kit.
God of kombucha.
Yeah.
Can we put that on the I'm just kidding.
Okay, so by the way, when we have the office,
Yeah.
fridge full of
Open
Soylent.
my fridge.
Fridge full of Soylent.
Open my fridge.
Soylent.
Soylent?
Yeah, remember that stuff we talked about? Where you just drink it and you don't have to eat?
Oh, I thought you were a soy boy.
Soylent. We're doing that, by the way. Entire fridge full of Soylent, so we just don't have to eat.
All right.
Okay?
Yo. Good, yeah. I don't.
If we're at the office, we just chug Soylent and work.
Eating could be an experience.
I fucking hate eating.
but sometimes, just dude,
I would-
fuck you.
Dude, I would love to go out for dinner with you,
Yeah.
but if we're sitting and working, the last thing I want to do is you're chomping down on food. And the last thing I want to do is stop, take my hands off the keyboard and mouse and go,
Just. That doesn't even work, still.
I hate eating
It's so
out of necessity.
Yes.
If I could take a pill, done.
Yeah. We'd be gods.
Right? So third mistake is
the chart before. The chart before
the cart before the horse. Yeah, I think that we launched the company too soon. And I feel like that made us feel shittier about the fact that it wasn't launched. I feel like we came up with a name, we came up with a logo.
You came up with a name. I just didn't give a fuck.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm like,
I figured we came up with a name, we came up with a logo.
We didn't come up with a logo. David did.
But we wanted a logo. We came up with a website, with social media, with posts, with brand identity, with slogans, with blah blah.
Yeah.
Way too fast.
Before we,
I think that stuff falls into place naturally.
Yeah.
Or with the help of a brand design firm like us, right? And
hire us.
Yeah. And but I feel like we didn't really know even what the fuck we were doing, and we already came up with a whole brand identity and this whole corporate identity. Which, by the way, on the record, I'm speaking as the CEO of Presence here. If you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do with your company, don't hire us.
Oh yeah, please.
If you don't know what the fuck you want to, if you're like, I want to start a company, first thing I need is a brand identity.
You know what?
No, you fucking don't.
Do hire us. We'll charge more.
Yeah, because now we're small business consultants too,
we'll
not just
20
fucking
of them.
Brand
20
consultants.
consulting sessions.
Look, the point, like, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing with your company, the first thing you got to do is figure out what the fuck you're doing with your company.
That's true.
Not figure out the other shit.
Yeah.
I know it's fun.
It's very fun.
Coming up with logos and names and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, what the fuck is all that gonna do for you? And I figured we did that stuff too early. I figured like our mistake was that we made Presence a thing. We made a website. Well, we didn't make a website. We made plans for a website. We made social media. We made logos. We made graphics. We made all this stuff. We made sales stuff. We did all this stuff to make it look like we were an actual company. But we, in reality, behind the curtain, we had nothing to offer anybody.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo.
And we didn't know what we were doing.
We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. And
it's like, don't, but we have a direction of where
we have a direction now. And we didn't decide on a direction. We had no idea what our services were. We had no idea what we were doing. And I feel like that made us feel shittier when we realized that we didn't have any clients.
Yeah.
Because
in our minds, we're like, oh, we're a company. Why aren't we getting our clients?
Exactly. Because it's like we didn't realize that we were still just two kids talking about it.
Yeah.
We had an identity. We had these meetings.
Yeah.
And we did fucking nothing. And it was like we had these meetings and we felt productive, but busy.
The meetings though, once a week, I think it did help us.
100%.
Because it was the only structural thing that we had.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
I think structure is huge.
Having that little, just even like a little eye to eye.
Even just to check in, hey, what's
5
up, man?
minutes.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Like it's like it establishes that relationship as business partners,
and
it's like
this movement.
And we were moving along very, very slowly, but we were still moving along.
We're moving, but sometimes we move backwards.
Yes,
and sometimes we move upwards and southwards.
Yeah, and I just feel like we made it a company way too often.
Yeah,
we didn't realize they were just two kids talking about nothing.
Yeah,
and
ideas,
exactly. And
I think good ideas, but
regardless, it's like it, you know. I feel like if we had kept the corporate out of it, if we had gotten rid of the presence and the slogans and the design and all that stuff,
we asked the question, what do we want to do?
And we asked the question to ourselves, what do we want to do?
Not like,
what color do you want us to focus on? Right? Like, what do we want to do? What is our goal?
Yeah.
What do we want to provide to people? And I figure if we got that shit out of the way first, we would be way more successful than we are now. And that's super important. It's just, can you figure out what the fuck you want to do? And if you can't, then the last thing you should be worried about is your fucking logo.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, and I don't know about this. I think so. Mm-hmm. The first, one of the first things a lot of business owners think about, it's just like, oh, what's my logo going to look like? Or what's my name going to be called? And then I think that's like a process of elimination, because you know how 10% of companies survive the first year. 90% is gone, right? D&D, the construction company with Tommy, I don't think he has a logo. I couldn't find it. So I think he's getting a lot of jobs, right? So I think he was in the 10% that, I bet you he thought about the logo, but he just you know what? Stop. Let me do my work. And he kept going and doing his work. And I think a lot of business owners just get caught up in the logos and how that looks, and then they're the 90% that die.
A lot of the business owners, I feel like you're onto something here. It's like a lot of business owners, they focus on themselves.
Right.
They focus because the logo at the end of the day, it's what you want it to look like, what you want it to look like, what you want. But at the same time, it's like you need to, like, if you focus on what your customers, your client wants, that is way better. And I would rather have 50 clients as a freelancer with no branding than 0 clients as a well-established company with great branding.
Yeah.
Every single time, right? So it's like we did something out of order. We are not focused well enough, right? And I'm not saying that branding and stuff is not important. Of course it's important.
Are you killing me? Look at Nicky's. What? Nicky's Chew Company. Nike's, sorry.
Okay. No, but yeah, branding is super important, right?
Yeah.
But it's also like if you don't have the skills or the deliverables in place, branding means nothing.
I can't be like, oh, I want to be a scuba diver instructor.
Yeah.
Dude, I can barely swim. Like, get what you want to do first. That's why I'm kind of comfortable with Gray, because, or Gray if you read it that way. If you're an Englishman, you can read it as Gray. But that's why I'm comfortable with it, because I know what I want to do. I know I just want to.
All right. So like we were saying, camera cut off. Like we were saying.
Not know what we were saying.
I don't know what we were saying.
Companies.
Oh, I think it's just
Logos?
something about like, you know, you have to not fucking do your logo before you figure out what the fuck you're doing with your company.
That's why. Well, it's always fun to do a logo. That's why I already have my own logo. And
oh no, here's what I was saying.
You know,
I think it's easier for us because presence is multiple people.
Keep going.
And multiple people, you know, coming together, creating one vision, and marketing that is insanely difficult.
Because it's kind of like 3 people, right?
Yes.
And you have a range, and I have a range, and Chloe has a range, and it's like a Venn diagram. You only have a little middle section, right? Instead of a whole one circle.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
It could be this, it could be that, right? But it's all 3 of us, all 3 brain powers coming in, and we're sticking to the target, which is the middle.
Yes, for sure. And I think with Gray Design, you knew exactly, like, you're one person. You know exactly what you want to do with that, and you just want to do it. For me, I just wanted to help people advertise, and that's where it goes. And I didn't have to worry about, oh, maybe I want to do this, maybe I want to do that. No, this is what I want to do. That's where it goes.
I think it's, I don't know. I think people do this. I think it's just like, some people go like, I want to start a business, and then that's it. Right? It's not like, and they don't know, and they start thinking like, okay, what kind of business do I want to start? Right? I think with you, with First, you were kind of like, I want to teach kids. And then you're like, I want to start a business. Is that true or no?
Yeah.
For me, it's I want to design shit. I want to have fun, like play with my Legos, all right? I love Legos. I miss Legos. I haven't played them for years. I want to start a business. And
Yeah.
you know? And I think, Presence was kind of the opposite.
Presence was definitely the opposite.
We were kind of like, let's start a business together. We're cool. We're cool kids on the block. And
look, we're not saying that like you can't be like, I want to start a business and not be successful. You can be successful, but it's like the best businesses are like, I want to do this. I'm going to do this.
Philosophy first.
I'm going to start a business.
Yeah.
Well, not even philosophy. It's like, what the fuck do you want to provide?
Right.
What do you want to deliver? Right? Like, I want to help people save money. Start a financial services business.
I want to help people feel the comfort of being cuddled. That's a business.
Start a cuddling business. Yeah.
It's real.
It's there. And it's like, and that's sort of
such a sweetest thing.
point there. That's kind of creepy, dude.
I would not have.
No, absolutely not.
I have to be like really desperate.
Yeah.
And I'm already like pretty desperate. So
I mean, relax.
That's hard.
All right.
It's hard to get through there.
Cuddling? Cuddling's pretty dope.
Anyway.
Cuddling's dope.
Man, it's been years.
Oh, God.
Help me! cut that out. Okay.
No, I'm leaving that in.
Anyway.
You know that tired phase we hit yesterday?
Yesterday? Oh my God, I went to sleep.
I'm hitting that right now.
Shit, me. You had 2 though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my glasses. Okay, my glasses broken. I'm holding it with a couple band-aids. Oh, I was gonna say it fell 3 times today. Now it's 4. It's the 4th time it fell today.
Yo, you wanna get some new fucking glasses?
Yeah,
or some
I do.
shit?
I'll go to the whatever later.
Yo, this is how they describe me. Super flex.
Does it say that?
Yeah, it says that.
Super flex. Man, that F is pretty sexy.
Yo, relax. It's been years. He's desperate.
It's been a year.
All right.
I screwed the subscribe button.
Let's Jesus Christ. Can you tell people what word you think is incredibly sexy?
Oh, subscribe to our newsletter. Dude, okay. Look at the curves of the B and look at how that complements with the S. Right? The I gives a little gives a little pump to it. And kind of like a little touch, right? Kind of just like a boop, a bop.
Okay.
And the B, again, the curves of the B, the curves of the S. My God, it's like the big mama.
Yo.
The S is a big mama with the biggest ass, and B are like her little minions.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, subscribe. It's only 2 B's. 2
There's
B's.
only 2 S's.
2 B's. 2 B's. 2 B's. 2 breasts. 2 bumps. You know?
All right, so if anyone wants to take Gris out for a date, you
Very-
can reach him at
Subscribe is very
graydesigns.com.
sexy.
Oh my God.
I'm not even online anymore. And
No, I know. You got rid of Instagram. Why'd you do that?
I'll probably get back to on Monday.
Why? Oh, why? Why'd you get
First,
rid of
because
that?
midterms.
I have midterms next week, so.
Yeah. Loser.
Yeah.
Secondly, it's just I don't want to talk to people.
Okay.
Honestly, it's like it's tiring, and it's been like kind of good because you don't have to go on your phone all the time. Just check it.
That's fair.
I just go on YouTube now and watch cooking videos.
Perfect.
But I don't know, getting rid of
It's fucking raw.
yeah. That's what. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So raw. Get rid of Instagram. Get rid of Facebook.
Yeah.
Even Facebook Messenger.
Yeah. Which is how Presence communicates. So,
Honestly, yeah. I go on there sometimes. It's on my iPad, but I leave my iPad in the bag a lot. So, and now I don't have my glasses on. I just realized I can't see shit.
All right.
Are we done?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. 1991.
1991.
Yeah. Bars.
We got bars.
We got bars. All right, so if you guys want to follow the podcast, please hit us up on Instagram at The Professional Teen. We are available on just about all the relevant listening platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to listen to where things are uploaded, you can go to anchor.fm/theprofessionalteen.
Can you slow down?
No, this is the outro part of the song.
Oh my God.
Again, follow us on Instagram. If you want to request a topic, hit us a DM.
Please request a topic because we had no topic this week, and that was. Anyway, where's Young Jay?
I don't fucking know.
Where's Sean?
I don't know. He's busy. He's a busy man, all right? He's a Silicon Valley guy, all right?
No, Young Jay.
Oh, Young Jay?
What about Old Jay?
Young Jay? I don't know. I'll get him on here soon.
Do you call his dad Old Jay?
I do not call his dad OJ.
well.
I've never met his dad
Yo,
or his mom. The only person that's significant to him has met is his girlfriend,
Mistress J.
who's great, by the way. She bought me a coffee.
Get her on here.
Yeah, she's really quiet.
So?
Anyways, so yeah, if you have any topic requests, please send us a DM. If you have any beer recommendations, please send us a DM as well. Cool. I hope to be doing more stuff with the professional team other than just putting out content. Hoodie. I might do a prototype hoodie coming soon, and I'll just wear that because I kind of want one. Yeah. You can follow Gris at gry.designs on Instagram. He's got nothing fucking on there. You can follow both of us. You can follow Presence at PresenceYYC on Instagram, and you can follow First at First Music Academy on Instagram.
By the way, do you have weekly meetings for that?
Weekly meetings for First? Yeah. Weekly meetings? Fuck no, man. I'm lucky if I get bi-monthly meetings. It's because it's 6 people. It's hard to get everyone's schedule to line up.
True.
So, yeah.
Just a meetup.
It's hard, man. It's hard. One of our teachers is a 4th year student, and she's wrapping up her schooling, and it's like,
even just like
we have a group chat, and we're pretty active
meet with
in that.
them a week? Just you.
Like individually?
Yeah.
I could.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have time during the week.
Not during the week. I meet them. I see every single one of them every month to pay their paycheck.
Right. And
I also ask how things are going.
honestly, maybe just sit at Starbucks for a day, not a whole day, but like a certain time period, and tell them if you want to drop by.
Why?
You know, I don't know. I feel like it gives some more relationship to the.
Yes,
the whole
I see them every month. We have a great group chat going on.
At least you see them every month and they have a group chat.
We have a group chat. We send memes.
Oh gosh.
So it's fine. I don't think we need any more communication other than that.
Okay.
You know, a lot of their stuff is like autonomous. Like they need to be able to do their own shit.
Right.
So yeah.
Because it's like as opposed to being in the office, you see them every day, right? You know.
I don't think. I mean, we're looking to get a space with a piano so we can teach piano lessons.
That'd be great.
But you know, that's
Just
expensive.
have one room.
That's what I was thinking.
One room with a
honestly.
piano.
Yes, that's
Nothing
legit.
else.
No, that's legit what we were thinking. So you know, I'm looking into that, but
Not even a window.
You know, yeah.
Okay. You have
Alright.
the budget for it? Sorry, this is very
Budget
You can,
probably
cut,
like
you can cut this out.
anything less than $500 a month, which is like nothing.
Oh no, I meant like the inside. You know how the drapes
Yeah.
kind of like when they take a photo,
Yeah.
there's like white background and then it doesn't like it goes like
Yeah.
so like shadows.
Yeah,
come through it.
yeah.
The whole space. Use drywall. Just cover the whole thing.
How much money do you think I fucking have?
It'll just be the whole area is just a white endless void. And then you can play piano in there.
How much fucking money do you think I have?
That costs about like a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, I don't have that, man.
So, I mean,
I'm just sitting around.
calculate how much the drywall
Jesus
costs.
Christ.
I'll do it for free, like in terms of like the construction part. But you gotta buy the materials, my guy.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Professional Teen. I'm
Bye-bye.
glad Gris is back. He will be back next week, hopefully, unless someone dies.
Yeah. Well, prone to die. So.
We will give you an update on how Presence is doing, how productive we are. All right. Thank you for listening. Fuck off.
Hello?